Hello all, my name is Prabhakar. I'm making a series of videos available to you to learn Amazon Web Services. And in this session, I'm going to talk about how can we trigger Lambda function using simple notification service. Here is the content for today's session, brief about simple notification service. And inside a lab, I'm going to demonstrate how to set up a simple notification service and how to integrate your Lambda functions to simple notification service, how to trigger your Lambda function with simple notification service message as a content as a payload, so that as soon as I send a message via simple notification service, so your Lambda function will be triggered. Simple notification service is a notification service provided as part of Amazon Web Services. It provides a low-cost infrastructure for the mass delivery of messages, predominantly to mobile users. From the sender's viewpoint, SNS act as a single message bus that can message to a variety of devices and the platforms. And a simple notification service can also deliver messages by SMSs to 200 plus countries. And a simple notification service uses a publish and a subscriber model to push the delivery notification to the respective users. And here, try to understand this diagram. So SNS, which comes with two categories. One is the publishers and second one is subscribers. These publishers is nothing but the producers who actually send the messages, and subscribers are nothing but the consumers who actually receive the messages. Suppose here is my publisher. Let's take an example, Amazon, Amazon. So if they publish any message, okay, if they send any message, so and we have to create a topic here. The topic is nothing but it is a logical access point that acts as a communication channel, so that a topic lets you group a multiple endpoints such as Amazon Lambda, SQS, and then HTTPS and email addresses. So I will take another example here. Suppose if I'm buying anything from Amazon or maybe Flipkart. So, and if I buy any mobile from the Flipkart, so there are a lot of services are act as a subscriber, so that those are the services are like a delivery agent and like a delivery distributor and end customers. Suppose as soon as I place the request, then automatically it will send the notification as, okay, you have successfully placed the request. And as soon as my item is packed, then it will send another notification. As soon as my item is dispatched, then again it will send another notification. Once I receive the product, then again it will send another notification like, okay, so your product is successfully received. So this is how. So we can also add a multiple subscribers here. These subscribers could be humans, or subscribers could be some various gateways or various AWS resources. Here I can make Amazon simple queue service as a subscriber, as well as AWS Lambda function as a subscriber, or HTTP endpoint as a subscriber. So that so whenever I push any message and my insert to my topic, then automatically so it will trigger the respective AWS Lambda function or HTTP endpoint or SQS. So another example is that, so via email, I want to actually shut down any of the AWS resource. What I can do, I can create a Lambda function, and I can integrate my Lambda function with my SNS, so that whenever I send any mail like, okay, stop EC2 instance, then my topic, from the topic it will send the notification to Lambda function. From the Lambda function, it will receive that message, and based on that message, we can write a custom code to terminate or to shut down all the EC2 instances. So we can extend these kind of customizations based on the requirement. Okay, and the subscriber is nothing but that could be anything like Amazon SQS queue or Lambda function, or maybe HTTP endpoint or EC2 instance or DB instance. So those are actually receive the notifications over one of the supported protocol. That could be SQS or HTTP or email or SMS or Lambda function. Now go ahead and create a simple notification service and integrate Lambda function with your simple notification service, so that whenever you publish a message on simple notification service, this Lambda function will be triggered automatically. Now go to AWS Management Console and create a simple notification service. You go to services and check a simple notification service. And so inside that, go to the next. And now I'm creating a topic here. And my topic, I'm specifying it as demo topic. And the same name, I'm giving it as display name demo topic. And there are some additional parameters. So here is the encryption. So if we are sending any customer confidential information, so in this case, so we can go ahead and then enable the encryption part. So as of now, for this demo, I don't require any additional encryption. And access policy is nothing but, so I can define that, okay, who can access my topic and who can subscribe my topic, and then who can send the message. So here, for example, if my AWS account using multiple teams and multiple team members, so and I created a topic here, and so I can decide that, okay, so whether all people are going to use this topic, or only specific set of team members are going to use this topic to subscribe the messages. So that kind of configuration we can do it on this. I'm leaving it as a blank. And delivery and retrieve policy, it means that, okay, so it will try to 3 number of times, okay, so for sending the message, and with a minimum delay of 20 seconds. And if there is any issue while sending that, okay, this message will no longer be available. And delivery status is that, so we can logging the whatever the transactions, whatever the processing is happening inside this Lambda function, as well as simple notification service. So that logging part, we can do this one. And so, and the tags, these are the additional tags. Okay, we can specify that. Okay, these are the optional. And these all values are optional for me, so I can keep it as a blank. Now go to create a topic. And successfully, I have created a topic, is a demo topic. And as of now, I don't have any subscription here. Okay, I have only one topic and 0 subscriptions. I'm not going to create a subscription here. So whenever I create a Lambda function, I integrate my Lambda function with my topic, then it will automatically create a subscription for me. Now go to Lambda function, services, and type the Lambda. So here I'm creating the Lambda function, create a Lambda function. And there are 3 options are available here. So I can create a Lambda function from scratch. Okay, so it will give the plain code, plain editor, and where I can go and then I can write a program from scratch. The second one is a blueprint, which is nothing but which comes with some sample code and the configuration, so that I can go ahead and then I can write my custom logic on that. So I don't require to set up everything from scratch. And the browserless browse serverless app repository, so which means that so deploy a sample Lambda application from the AWS serverless application repository. So I'm choosing it as use a blueprint, so that it will reduce the configuration as well as reduce the writing the code from scratch. So here I'm integrating my Lambda functions with SNS. So that's why I'm checking this SNS. So there are 2 options are available. So I can go ahead with the Node.js option, as well as I can go ahead with Python. So I'm choosing that option as a Python. So because I'm moreover familiar with Python language. After choosing that, okay. So here I'm entering my Lambda function name is, for example, if I say demo Lambda, okay. So Lambda function. So and here, so I can select. So either the rule is, it's a very important in order to perform any of the operations here. So either you can select create a new role with the basic Lambda function permissions, and so it will automatically create the required permission enabled role for you. So unless you create a admin role and then give the full access to your Lambda function, okay. So and after that, here is an SNS topic, so which we have created recently. I can select that. If we have multiple topics, and it will give the drop down. And enabler triggering. So and so this is required. So as soon as you create the Lambda function, it will start working on that. So if you disable that, okay, it will create the Lambda function. Then after that, so you need to trigger it manually. And here is a sample code from Python. Okay, so so that it will receive the message from the simple notification service. And so here I can write the code so as per my requirement. Now go ahead and then create a Lambda function. So it is taking a while for creating the Lambda function. Yeah. So now Lambda function is created. If you see that, so I have added a trigger as a SNS, and I selected the demo topic. And my Lambda function name is a demo Lambda function, and here is the code snippet for that. And below one is that, okay, there are some additional settings and the configurations are available. Like I can define the environment variables here, and I can also define the tags here. And here, the basic settings part, it is also a very important factor here. So I'm choosing the runtime is a Python 27, and for executing this Lambda function. So here I have selected the memory is 128 MB. You can define that, okay, how much space you need to consume so in order to run your Lambda function. So based on your selection, so AWS will add a additional cost for that, because the AWS is going to reserve this much of resource for you for executing your task. So the basic 120 MB is sufficient for executing the Lambda function. So if you are performing any mission critical operations, so in this case, so then accordingly you can go ahead and create and choose the additional RAMs in order to perform and execute your operations. And apart from that, so there is a PPC, so we don't require to select any of the PPC here. And so Pi system is not that much important. And going to the concurrency part, okay, it is one of the important factor here. So in your AWS account, so maximum 10 concurrencies we can execute it. That means that, okay, how many requests you can handle at a given point of time. So by default, 1000 is the maximum value. Suppose if you want to reserve so 100 more concurrency here, if you specify it as 100, so 900 concurrencies are available for the entire AWS account, and 100 are reserved for this Lambda function. So if in case so your Lambda function is very crucial and then it is working on any mission critical operation, so in this case it is good idea to go ahead and then reserve some concurrencies for that. And so if the concurrencies are not defined that, and if you are working on any mission critical operation, so in this case it will try to use the concurrency from the existing pool. And so if the pool is not available, then it will wait till that time, and then if the pool is available, then only it will pull up the concurrency and then it will execute that. And so asynchronous invocation, this is not required. And yeah, so these are the set of additional parameters, additional things are available. So after successful creation of the Lambda function here, so here what I'm doing here, so inside of my Lambda handler, okay, let me zoom it. Inside of my Lambda handler, so I'm fetching the message from the event, okay, and from the SNS, and I'm displaying this message body, okay. So once Lambda function is created, and you can go to the simple notification service, okay, and inside a simple notification service, and you can go to the topic, and here, so it will automatically create one more subscription which is enabled for the Lambda function. So now what I'm doing here, I'm pushing a message, okay. You can select this topic and publish a message, and here I'm selecting that, okay, demo subject, okay. And the below, so either I can select some payload and I can send some payload as per my requirement, as well as for this demo I'm choosing some raw message here, and I'm seeing that demo and the message body, okay. And you go ahead and then publish the message. Once you publish the message, so as soon as publish the message, then it will automatically you can go to the CloudWatch, and there you can find that so whether your message is successfully published, and then your Lambda function is access this message or not, okay. So you can go to the log groups, and inside this log groups, so here is the demo Lambda, and for that, okay, here is a log for that, okay. So here you can find that, okay, demo message, okay, which I have specified inside my Lambda function here, and based on this message, okay, I can also send the JSON object. So for so here if you see that, okay, so here I'm sending another message, okay, publish a message, okay, so here I'm using it as a demo and sample subject, okay. So instead of sending the plain raw message, I can also send the custom payload as per my requirement. And so inside that, so I can also modify the contents so as per my requirement and the customer requirement. So here, if I send one more text like, okay, hello, and so if I say greetings, this is, or maybe if I use hello greetings, and I would like to restart EC2 instances, okay. So instances. So if I send this kind of messages, okay, so if I publish that and now go to the cloud logs, okay, so here you refresh the changes, and so it will take some while for sending this kind of any kind of messages, okay. So here if you see that, okay, so your Lambda function is triggered and the message is captured. Based on this message, okay, you can process further, and there so here I'm going to restart that, okay. I can identify some of the keywords like, okay, so restart is a keyword and EC2 is a keyword, and based on that, okay, either I can restart the instances or I can stop the instances based on the requirement, okay. So this is how we can integrate your Lambda functions with simple notification service, and you can trigger your Lambda function based on the SNS publishing the messages. And I hope so you get a chance to work on the SNS and Lambda integration. And so we come to end of this session, and see you in the next lab.